this is the very first occasion that the president, the Ghana Engineering Students Association, has had the privilege to address this august house with the state of the association. I also understand that because of the decrease in percentage cuts for Gesa from 46% of the students' dues to 42%, the expectations of what we will achieve this year are low. However, I firmly believe that through effective collaboration between our departments, our faculties, and Gesa, we can accomplish much more this year. Together, we can maximize our resources and drive meaningful initiatives that will benefit our students. Percentage cuts shouldn't make us rivals for power, but partners for progress. Mr. Speaker, it is my task to report on the state of the Ghana Engineering Students Association. To improve it is a task for us all. So today, I'll highlight on the progress we have made, I'll outline the way forward, and I'll discuss how the departments, faculty, and Gesa executives can collaborate to achieve our common goals. Mr. Speaker, academics is the first priority of every college student, laying the foundation for our future careers and personal growth. As the Ghana Engineering Students Association, we have made significant strides in this essential area, and I would like to highlight our achievements, outline what remains to be done, and discuss how our departments, our faculty, and Gesa can collaborate moving forward. To commence, we successfully procured digital writing tablets for digital engineering lessons, allowing us to conduct these sessions via live streaming on the Gesa Academic Board channel. This platform, dedicated solely to academic purposes, has enhanced accessibility and engagement for all our students. Secondly, through the Trail Support Scheme dubbed Operation Clear Your Trail 2.0, we provided robust academic support, including online and in-person tutorial lessons. Students were given access to a wealth of educational resources, such as textbooks, practice exams, and online learning tools. Mr. Speaker, the CNG Clinic was instrumental in assisting prospective second-year students with their engineering in society projects, offering tailored guidance. We developed a Telegram bot named Lois, which served as a comprehensive resource hub. It featured department-specific report samples, PowerPoint slides, videos, and an AI assistant to aid our peers in their studies. Additionally, we held a successful webinar on structuring your life for balance as an engineering student from the Office of the PRO, underscoring our commitment to holistic development in academics. In a landmark initiative, we hosted an international scholarship summit in collaboration with Seed Global Education, featuring esteemed admission officers like Melissa Therio, Assistant Dean Graduate Admissions WPI, Catherine Hedgens, Associate Director Admissions and International Partnerships, the George Washington University, and Brenna Ramos, Graduate Recruitment Specialist, NYU. This summit provided invaluable insights into scholarships and graduate programs, empowering our students to explore their academic futures. Additionally, Gesa will be hosting Ashesi University this Saturday to explore various graduate opportunities available, further broadening our students' horizon. Mr. Speaker, looking ahead, we have ambitious goals. Among these is the Progress Power app, designed to help students track their academic progress. This app will include assessment questions, a CWA calculator for predicting cumulative averages, an AI assistant to generate flashcards from uploaded study materials, and a real-time GPS tracker for navigating campus effectively. We also aim to launch the Gesa Quiz, a platform that promotes healthy and academic competition. Additionally, we plan to establish department tutorial classrooms assigned to each academic department to facilitate organized tutorials, thus improving the academic experiences for students and tutors alike. Mr. Speaker, to further enhance our academic offerings, Gesa will be introducing 2 new optional courses into our curriculum. The first one titled Managing Change Through Creativity, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship. This course is all about empowering students with the skills they need to navigate change effectively. We want to spark creativity and inspire innovative thinking while helping students develop an entrepreneurial mindset. Throughout the course, students will dive into hands-on projects that bring real-world challenges to life. They will analyze various change theories, but more importantly, they will get the chance to create and implement their own innovative solutions. It is a fantastic opportunity for students to learn how to think outside the box and prepare for the dynamic world ahead. The second course is named History of Science and Technology. This course will examine the historical development of science and technology, highlighting key milestones, cultural impacts, and significant figures, including contributions from African traditions. Students will analyze the interplay between scientific discoveries and technological advancements throughout history, gaining a comprehensive understanding of their evolution. Finally, we will strengthen our connection with our alumni through the Alumni Connect program, which aims to create a network of support and mentorship for our current students. Additionally, we will host a webinar from the Office of the PRO titled How to Land Your First Job After School, providing students with essential insights and guidance on navigating their career trajectories. Mr. Speaker, as we continue our academic journey, I am looking forward to this August House finding the most effective ways to connect our study resources, perhaps through innovative platforms such as Telegram bots or other digital solutions to streamline access to valuable educational materials. Honorable members, I believe in your capacity and tenacity. You have done it before, and I believe you can do it again. Mr. Speaker, this academic year has been an exciting time for sports and entertainment, marked by memorable events that have fostered community and engagement among students. A key highlight was Freshers Week 2025, which was thoughtfully designed to welcome our new students and ease their transition into campus life. Freshers Week 2025 began with college and department orientations, providing essential information and resources to help newcomers navigate their academic environment. The college tour was another crucial element, allowing students to explore key facilities and services across campus, making them feel right at home from day one. For this initiative, I say a big thank you to our faculty presidents for spearheading the college tour. A standout event during this week was the Gesa/Wine orientation, which aimed to strengthen community ties and introduce students to various clubs and organizations available to them. This orientation not only provided vital insights, but also created a sense of belonging and excitement about the opportunities ahead. Mr. Speaker, one of the most exhilarating events was Pulse and Play, a vibrant game night that featured an array of engaging activities, from console and card games to music, food, photo shoots, virtual reality experiences, and a sip and paint section. This event was a fantastic way for students to socialize and unwind. It created an energetic atmosphere filled with laughter and camaraderie, setting a joyful tone for the year ahead. Mr. Speaker, Beyond Freshers Week 2025, we also organized a delightful movie night where students gathered for a fun-filled evening of films. This event provided an opportunity for relaxation and connection, reinforcing friendships and helping students unwind after the early weeks of classes. Another remarkable event was Engineers Hangout 3.0, affectionately dubbed Euphoria. This gathering stood out as one of the most unforgettable hangouts ever organized on campus, filled with laughter, entertainment, and community spirit. Special shout-outs to the Gesa Programs Committee for their exceptional planning and execution, which ensured that this event was not only entertaining, but also fostered deep connection among students. It was a night of joy that left a lasting impact, celebrated by everyone in attendance. Mr. Speaker, as we look toward the future, we have a thrilling lineup of events planned for the remainder of the academic year that promises to enhance the sports and entertainment experience. 1. The Gesa Super League. This interdepartment sporting event will encourage friendly rivalry while promoting sportsmanship and teamwork among students. 2. The Gesa Games, a multi-sport event featuring activities such as basketball, football, athletics, volleyball, table tennis, and more, designed to showcase athletic talents and foster camaraderie within our campus community. The third is the Gesa Week celebration, a week-long festival filled with various entertaining and engaging activities that will highlight students' talent while strengthening departmental connections. 4. Health screening and aerobics. Focusing on student well-being, this initiative will offer essential health screenings along with energizing aerobic sessions, encouraging a culture of fitness and health on campus. Number 5, Praise Engine. What my brother from the Faculty of Computer and Electrical Engineering might rephrase as FESISA Praise. This special program will celebrate faith through music, featuring talented gospel artists, providing an uplifting experience for all attendees and creating a platform for spiritual connection. Number 6, the Gesa Dinner. Our annual dinner promises to be an elegant evening celebrating the accomplishments of our students while fostering connections among attendees, recognizing those who have contributed significantly to our community. Number 7, Miss Ingenia 2025, a prestigious pageantry competition that celebrates beauty, intelligence, and talent. Mr. Speaker, with these exciting initiatives on the horizon, we are eager to continue cultivating a vibrant atmosphere where students can engage with one another, pursue their passions, and create unforgettable memories throughout their college journey. The future of sports and entertainment at our institution is bright, and we can't wait to see what unfolds. Mr. Speaker, at the 147th College Board meeting, one of the most essential and pertinent issues that was discussed was infrastructure improvement. I want this august house to know that it is a top priority, not just for Gesa, faculty, and department, but also the provost, Professor Kwabena Brichum of the College of Engineering. We have made notable strides in addressing some of the pressing infrastructure needs within our college. First and foremost, we advocated for the college to procure additional chairs and tables to alleviate the scarcity that students have faced. This initiative was essential in ensuring that our learning environment is conducive for effective study and collaboration. Gesa has also been proactive in addressing safety and functionality within our facilities. We have successfully fixed the lighting issues at both the PB tent and N block, which has greatly enhanced the visibility and comfort for studies. Furthermore, we have swiftly acted to ensure that faulty equipment in some lecture theaters have been repaired minimizing disruptions in our learning process. However, I must acknowledge that the reality that, we have not done as well as we would have liked in terms of infrastructure improvements due to delays in procurements. It is a challenge we are committed to overcoming. Mr. Speaker, looking ahead, we are focused on several key initiatives to continue enhancing our infrastructure. We have procured all the electrical supplies necessary to fix the 40 sockets at our study areas. In preparation for this SOGA, I communicated with the facility manager, who assured me that the electrician will attend to these issues soon time. Moreover, I have noticed how uncomfortably hot the end block study area has become, and I am working closely with management to explore options for changing the ceiling to improve ventilation and comfort for our students. Gesa is committed to collaborating with all relevant stakeholders to transform our study areas to meet modern standards. However, to achieve these ambitious goals, we want to acknowledge the challenge posed by the decrease in percentage allocations of students' dues, which have dropped from 46% to 42%. This reduction has limited Gesa's resources, particularly regarding addressing the ongoing Wi-Fi challenge at our study areas. In response, I have directed UITS at the College of Engineering to estimate the total amount needed to resolve this Wi-Fi issue, which is projected to be about 31,000 Ghana cedis. Through negotiations with the provost and facility manager, I have successfully managed to reduce the cost to approximately 22,000 Ghana cedis, plus the taxes on the 22,000 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, in a humble plea to this esteemed House, I propose that each of the 17 association presidents, departmental and faculty presidents should contribute 1,000 cedis each to this Wi-Fi issue. In this way, we would collectively raise 17,000 Ghana cedis toward the project, enabling Gesa to cover the remaining 5,000 cedis plus the taxes on the 22,000 cedis needed to complete this essential upgrade. My fellow leaders in the College of Engineering, yes, this path can be harder, but I promise you it will lead to a better place. Yes, our road is longer, but we travel it together. We don't stand back. We leave no one behind. We push strength from our victories and we learn from our mistakes. But we keep our eyes fixed on that destined horizon, knowing that providence is with us and that we are surely blessed, to be members of the Ghana Engineering Student Association. Together we can work towards providing our students with the infrastructure they deserve. I trust in your commitment and collaboration in making this vision a reality. Mr. Speaker, capacity building is vital for our growth and development as students and future professionals. It equips us with the skills and knowledge necessary to navigate the complexities of our fields and make meaningful contributions to society. With this in mind, I am excited to share the significant strides we have made in capacity building this year. One of our notable initiatives was the publicity training, specifically designed for members of the Gesa publicity team and other PRs in the college. This training focused on how to effectively disseminate information to the students' populace, ensuring our messages reach the intended audience in a clear and engaging manner. We also conducted the Lead and Link workshop, a comprehensive 3-day executive workshop designed for all leaders and interested students in the College of Engineering. Day 1 featured workshops on tech tools for efficient leadership and management, covering topics like prompt engineering, visual communication with Canva, project management techniques, and optimizing LinkedIn accounts for professional opportunities. Day 2 comprised a seminar titled The Journey of Self-Discovery in Leadership and Purpose-Driven Leadership. Esteemed panelists included Nanya Kofi, the Managing Director for Mood Seasons, Ernest Aki, an agribusiness expert and consultant, and Dr. Emmanuel Lamte, President and CEO of Envasev Research Consults Limited, and the former Gas Central Municipal Chief Executive. Their insights provided valuable perspectives on personal and professional growth. Day 3 concluded the workshop with a relaxing day out by the poolside, allowing participants to network and unwind. In addition to these workshops, we hosted a Web3 conference in collaboration with IRHKO and LISC, exploring cutting-edge technologies and their implications for the future. The Gesa Pen Down Challenge, a public debate competition which inspired critical thinking and eloquent expression among participants. I say a very big congratulations to the winners, Faculty of Computer and Electrical Engineering, on a Pen Down Challenge. Give yourself some round of applause. We also launched the African Digital Innovation Challenge, a 4-week tech competition developed in collaboration with the Computer Science Society and EDOC. This challenge brought together talented students from various fields, including front-end development, back-end development, Flutter, React Native, UI/UX design, artificial intelligence, and cyber security to foster innovation and collaboration. Participants had the opportunity to showcase their skills with a cash prize of $1,000 to be awarded to the winning team or individual. Moreover, we are conducting a communication bootcamp, a training session on public speaking, negotiation, and persuasion facilitated by the Office of the Speaker, equipping students with essential communication skills. I think with this initiative, Right Honorable deserves a yeah. Our Gesa Driving School initiative also gained traction, providing students with the opportunity to learn driving skills in a structured environment. Lastly, we organized a career development seminar in partnership with the West African Institutes of Mining, Metallurgy, and Petroleum, of which my very own Chief of Staff is the President, featuring their CEO, who shared powerful insights into career trajectories in this sector. Mr. Speaker, looking ahead, we have exciting plans on the horizon. We will be launching a webinar series called Big Conversations from the Office of the President. This series will feature around 150 industry professionals discussing a wide range of topics, including engineering, leadership, politics, time management, entrepreneurship, and personal development. We'll also organize an in-person workshop on safety in engineering and health. Additionally, we are establishing the Gesa Digital School, which aims to enhance digital skills among members and the wider student community. These skills learned through the Gesa Digital School will be directly connected to our AICI program, that is Academic Industry for Collaboration and Impact Initiative. This collaboration will ensure that students can transition seamlessly from learning these skills to applying them in real-world settings through partnerships with industry. We are actively reaching out to companies to create partnerships, ensuring that our students can secure internships immediately after acquiring these skills. I am pleased to report that we have garnered strong interest from many companies eager to collaborate with us. Together, we are creating a culture of continuous learning and professional development that will empower us all as we prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. Mr. Speaker, welfare initiatives are fundamental to creating a supportive and inclusive environment for all students. Recognizing the diverse challenges faced by our peers, Gesa is committed to promoting the well-being of members and fostering a sense of community. I am pleased to share the significant accomplishments we have made in this area and our plan for future initiatives. One of our proudest initiatives this year has been Gesa Cares, where we organize a donation of food items to the Kumasi Children's Home. This initiative involved contributions from the Gesa community alongside additional resources provided by Gesa itself. The importance of this initiative cannot be overstated. It not only provides essential support to children in need, but also nurtures a spirit of compassion and generosity among our students. By coming together to support those less fortunate, we reinforce our commitment to community service and solidarity. Mr. Speaker, looking forward, we are excited to announce our plans to collaborate more effectively with department and faculty executives to roll out a comprehensive food bank package aimed at supporting needy students within our college. This initiative will ensure that students facing food insecurity have access to nutritious meals, helping to alleviate some of the pressures they may encounter during their studies. Mr. Speaker, the representation of women in engineering is crucial for fostering diversity and driving innovation in our fields. At Gesa, we recognize the unique challenges faced by female engineering students and are dedicated to empowering them through various initiatives. I'm excited to share the impactful achievements WINE has made so far this year and their aspirations for upcoming programs. One of our standout initiatives has been WINE Connect, an innovative program that connects young engineering students with industry professionals for mentorship. Over the course of 1 month, WINE has successfully hosted multiple accomplished women from the engineering sector every weekend, providing our female students with invaluable opportunities to learn, network, and gain insights from those who have paved the way in their respective fields. Additionally, WINE launched the WINE Hour, a comprehensive program focused on scholarship opportunities abroad, LinkedIn optimization, personal branding, and CV writing. This initiative equipped our female students with essential skills and knowledge that can significantly enhance their academic and professional journeys. We also introduced She Codes, a platform aimed at encouraging female students to explore coding and programming, fostering confidence and technical skills among our female students. Mr. Speaker, looking ahead, we are excited to roll out She Can, a women empowerment program designed to further uplift and inspire female engineering students. This initiative will provide a supportive environment for young women to develop their leadership skills, explore career pathways, and engage in discussions on overcoming barriers in the engineering field. Mr. Speaker, as we navigate the complexities of students' leadership and representation, the importance of a strong and effective constitution cannot be overstated. A well-crafted constitution not only governs our actions, but also embodies our values and aspirations as an association. It is essential that we regularly review and refine our governing documents to ensure they serve the needs of our community and uphold the principles of transparency, accountability, and democracy. To this end, we are committed to engaging the relevant stakeholders to thoroughly review the Gesa Constitution and amend its shortcomings. This initiative is not merely about making changes. It is a proactive approach to address the concerns and suggestions of our members. By involving various stakeholders, including students, faculty, and alumni, we aim to foster a collaborative environment where everyone's voice is heard. The significance of this reform goes beyond the immediate needs of our association. In a time when political engagement and active citizenship are more important than ever, establishing a robust framework for governance will empower future generations of leaders in Gesa and beyond. By ensuring that our constitution reflects the values and needs of our diverse community, we are paving the way for enhanced participation, informed decision-making, and a stronger sense of belonging. Mr. Speaker, our vision is clear: to position Gesa as the epicenter of innovation, progress, and a positive change in Ghana. We envision an association that doesn't just talk about challenges facing our students, but one that rolls up its sleeves and develops cutting-edge, pragmatic solutions. an association that doesn't just celebrate academic achievements, but one that fosters real-world, impact-driven engineering powers. An association that doesn't just prepare students for careers, but one that empowers them to become architects of Ghana's future. Mr. Speaker, no one built this association on their own. This association is great and powerful because we are building it together. This association is great because we are working as a team. This association is great because we have each other's back. And if we hold fast to that truth in this moment of trial, there is no challenge too great, no mission too hard, as long as we are joined in common purpose, as long as we maintain our common resolve, our journey moves forward, and our future is hopeful. And the state of the Ghana Engineering Student Association will always be strong. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the Ghana Engineering Student Association. Thank you. Yeah, so what I'd like to tell the House is that currently I'm not just the Gesa president. I'm also a member of the 16th KNUST SRC Parliamentary Council and the College Caucus head for that matter. And when it comes to Senate proceedings, there's so much power in the legislative body of an association. And I just want to encourage you that don't just be part of the Senate, but find something. There's always a shortcoming, maybe in our constitution, maybe in our standing orders, or maybe the way power lies in the president. And I think that if you find something, you'll be able to work to overcome that shortcomings in our legislative concerns. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Now, honorable members, we'll have comments from each faculty, right? So if you have something to say, please relay it to your president, and then he will talk for all of you. are saying that Louisa knows a song for the association that was played at orientation. Right? So tell her to, if she has it, she should give it to them so that they play when they're having discussions like this. Leaders, you have a minute more. Yeah, they said there's a song for orientation.
But after they are given their submission, they told them that
Honorable members, 30 seconds to go. Yeah, they want to make comments.
Comments on the budget.
Okay, not budget, the state of budget.
On the address. Because the lady was complaining at the time.
Please, any leader can start with their comments. Are you the leader of the faculty? Okay.
Okay, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I would like my colleague, Honorable Nkrumah, to comment on the address given by Mr. President. Then later I come in.
Thank you very much.
Honorable
Speaker.
Nkrumah, please, the instruction was that the leader or one person should speak for all of you. So please decide which one of you is going to speak.
Mr. Speaker, I believe time is far spent, and we have not more than 30 minutes to finish other items on the other paper. We have the Financial Secretary to come and read the budget to us. I think if you are to comment, because my people, they have a lot to say. If you are to comment on the address right now, I don't think we will leave here by the 7. Already, we didn't start the sitting early. So he's about to say what he wants to say. Then later, I come in, then we move to the other faculties because we want the Financial Secretary to come and read the budget. Then we know the breakdown and the allocations for the initiatives or the programs that they want to do. Because right now, what am I coming to say about the address? He just stated the future of Gesa and the vision for Gesa to me. But then, without the money or the funds, they can't implement or execute these initiatives. So I'm thinking, if he says something, then I come in. Then if maybe we find another day, not more than a week, then we deliberate on, debate on the budget and the address together because the standing orders, I think part 7, section 22, we have the mandate to call any Gesa appointee or, let's say, official to come and respond to the questions by the House. So I'm thinking that the comments right now, because my people, everybody wants to talk. And I'm not sure it's only my people. Other faculty members and other honorable members too want to talk. So I'm thinking that the comments should be less than 1 minute. Then we wait for the Financial Secretary to come and read the budget to us. Then we find a day to deliberate and also agree on it because my rep here is on the budget. In fact, I have a lot to say about the Budget and Finance Committee, but then it's not yet. But then let me give the floor to my honorable member to speak. Then we move, then we wait for the Financial Secretary to come in.
Nkrumah, please, you can speak.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I would like to commend the Gesa President, His Excellency George Nana Adudakon, for his presentation and his speech. And during his presentation, Mr. Speaker, he made mention of teamwork within the student body, the student well-being, fitness, community spirit, entertainment, and all that. But Mr. Speaker, in the course of him delivering the State of Gesa address, I was expecting to hear something like the safety of our student body. And what do I mean by safety, Mr. Speaker? I'm in fourth year right now, and as I stand here, I do not have PPE to take to my future. So I was expecting the president to talk about the safety of the students when it comes to going for field trips. And so, Mr. Speaker, I would like to get an assurance from the president that the issue of PPEs within the College of Engineering, we would like to know what will be done as something that is ongoing right now. That is the state of the student body. That is the state of Gesa. And so I would like to know, Mr. Speaker, that the safety of the entire student body of the Ghana Engineering Students Association is also being catered for in Mr. President's speech. As he mentioned that Gesa cares, I would like him to assure the House that the safety of the entire students of the Ghana Engineering Students Association is being catered for. Thank you.
Yeah, after.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable. So, through Mr. Speaker, I'd like the House to know that currently the facility manager on, I think, Wednesday, when I engaged him, he said that some of the items have arrived, and then he's supposed to go and pick them. So I'm sure this week, some people might receive some of their items. And also, there's an intel that the college wants to stop distributing PPEs. They want to refund the money of students to them. But then I've not been called to, we have not had the college board meeting on that particular aspect yet. But then I'm assuring the House that this week, I think one of the things that we can also do as a House, that if we have challenges, we can just write through the Speaker of the Senate to the Provost. That way, our concerns are just moved straight to management without even having to pass through myself. So anytime you have, let's say, an issue through your AOCDs, you can just document the issues, then through the Speaker to the Provost. So it goes through the Speaker minutes on it, and then he submits it to the Provost office. The Provost will reply the House on the matter. So I think, moving on, these are some of the things that we can do when we have challenges.
Honorable Nkrumah.
Please, I'd like to iterate on what I said. It appears there is a misunderstanding here. My concern was that I would like the president to assure us, because when he was talking about the state of Gesa, he made mention that Gesa cares. So if Gesa cares, we would like to get an assurance from him, His Excellency the President, that as Gesa cares, will Gesa intervene and ensure that this brouhaha around the PPs in the College of Engineering will be once and for all solved, as he clearly made mention that Gesa cares. Thank you.
Yeah, so Honorable Member, that's what I said. So I said that I had engaged with the facility manager concerning PPEs the past Wednesday. And then this shows our commitment that we care about the challenge. That's why we have already even started engaging stakeholders. So I'm saying that the coming week, I'll go to the provost office and I'll have a conversation with him again concerning the PPs, and then I'll give the feedback to you. But I was just also suggesting that to prevent any bureaucratic obstacles, sometimes you can also channel your issues, because we are all leaders in the college, and then the provost is responsive to all of us. So you can also write through the speaker to the provost when you have challenges like this. Thank you very much, Honorable House.
Honorable Agote, you can make your input now. You can make your input now.
Said,
You can make your inputs now.
put now. Oh, okay. With the issue of the PPs. So if me, I'm thinking if the school can't assure the students that when you come to first year, you get your PPs early, then I believe they can tell the students that when they are coming, they should cater for their PPs before they come. Because as he said, it's very sad. Fourth year, he is not having safety material, and he has been going for field trip. And during the most appalling part, when the students are going for the field trip, the lecturers themselves will text with the classrooms or the executives that we should find the seniors who already have the PPs so that we give it to our juniors to go. Please, I think it's too bad, because me, I got my PPs when I was in second year, second semester, which is too bad. So if the school, or let's say the college have challenges in getting the PPs for us very early, they can tell we if you are coming, or if the freshers are coming that, oh, then the College of Engineering, if you are to read this particular program, you are supposed to get your PPs or your safety boots before you come. Because if you are saying that you advocate, they also give you time. So I'm pleading, if you can tell them that if there is challenges or issues of getting the PPs for us very late, then they should tell us to cater for it when we are coming, so that we know that we are buying our PPs before coming. Because if you are to say that, oh, the school will give it to us, and fourth year he's not having PPs, but then he has been going for field trip, and also the field trip to be paid for it, but we don't go. Since I came to K University, I'm in third year now, I've gone for only one field trip, but every year I pay for it. So we are also begging Mr. President to also, you see, we have a lot of issues, and this is not the right time for us to talk about this. That's what I'm saying, that we should find a time to deliberate and also comment on this, because my people, you see, everybody wants to say, Mr. Honorable, I want to speak. You see, only faculty of civil and engineering, you've not gone to the other faculties. Everybody wants to speak. So I'm begging you, if you can move to the other faculties for them to comment, then later we move a motion that, oh, let's find a day for us to deliberate, or let's say debate on it, and also what, write our concerns. Then Mr. President, or maybe the speaker, right honorable speaker, will send it to the provost yourself. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, so I think we are done with the Faculty of Civil Engineering. Right? So you are supposed to give a comment, right? Another time we are going to deliberate on the State of Gesa address as well as the budget. So now let's go to the Faculty of Mechanical and Chemical Engineering. And please, you have 2 minutes to make your comments.
Okay, so my first point is I'd like to also just mention that the Faculty of Mechanical and Chemical Engineering are also kind of dealing with the same PPE issue. I know you've spoken about it, but I want you to know that it's not just the Faculty of Civil and Geo that is having that issue. Mechanical and Chemical are also facing that same issue. My sister is an alumni for the Faculty of Electrical, and she has completed, but she doesn't have her PPE. So it's not just something that one faculty is saying, it's something that is across board. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the poor ventilation in the Banfo-Kwache building. According to one of the associations, the classrooms do not have working fans. So I'd like if you could kindly look at that and help us, because we have classes there once in a while, and it's not nice that you come and then you're in a class, you are sweating, the lecturer comes in and he's also kind of like unhappy with the state of the classroom. Another issue that was brought to my attention was the state of the Banfo-Kwache washrooms. I know some of us have passed by and then gotten that stench from the washrooms. And if it's possible, Mr. President, I'd like if you could take a look and then kind of give us feedback on what's going on, how it's going to be better in the future. Not only Banfo-Kwache, but then petroleum building, which is kind of the home for a lot of engineering courses. Agric has classes there, mechanical has classes there. A lot of courses go on at the petroleum building, and the state of that washroom isn't really the best. So, Banfo-Kwache, petroleum building, and the Kumape washroom need to be looked at. Specifically, Banfo-Kwache was going fast, by the stench there is really strong. The next issue would be the college library. Mr. President, I had the liberty of visiting the college library in my first year, and it's a very small place for a big college. Not only that, but during my orientation, it wasn't brought to my attention that the college library was something for us. It wasn't made as a beautiful place that we could go and study. So to me, as a first year, it was the main library I knew of, the College of Science library. So I think if we can kind of publicize the College of Engineering library and make the students know that this is also a place that they can go to for knowledge and to have their personal studies, because it's in the college itself. Then lastly, I'd like to thank you for the work you're doing at Petroleum Building R10. However, you did not touch on the benches. Some of them are in a poor state because of rain and all that. So if you could kindly let us know if that would also be worked on in the future, or if perhaps you're holding on the benches. Yes. The last issue has to do with the suggestion you made where each association is to pay 1,000 cedis. And one of my presidents would prefer if instead of 1,000 cedis there was a percentage that you would like you prefer each association to kind of remove from their coffers, because some associations are not as big, do not have as much. So if it's a percentage, it will run throughout and it would kind of impact on what they have rather than what you need. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so first of all, I'd like to say thank you for the suggestion when it comes to the proposal on the Wi-Fi issue. I think the percentage will be the best option. And then now to washrooms. So at our last board meeting, all of us complained, not just myself, but all the lecturers complained about infrastructure, washrooms. And the board has tasked a group to come out with a way forward so that we can address all those issues. So for example, when it comes to the washrooms, for instance, Provost has asked me to come next week to his office to take a list of lecturers and their assigned blocks, because lecturers have blocks that they are assigned to. So if you have issues, quickly notify the lecturer and then resolve the issue. Yes, so I think going forward, Mr. Speaker, we can take all these challenges that our constituents are facing, then we can put them into writing and then we can submit to the Provost office so that when the reply comes, we can just share it to your house. Thank you. And then with the issue of the benches, so last week, Wednesday, when I engaged the facility manager, he made mention that 3 benches are not in good condition at peak. And then I think Armstrong will have the figure. I think 2 benches are also not in good condition at end block. And then he says he'll fix it. Because without fixing the broken chairs, we cannot be able to wire the place. Because if you, let's say if there's a broken bench at this section and then you wire the place, you cannot be able to put electricity, electrical gadgets on the bench, and then you have to move to the next bench. And then if you skip a particular bench, you cannot come back to put electrical gadgets near it. So the facility manager has assured me that this week he will fix the benches so that we can do the 40 sockets. So I think this week, let's be hopeful that that issue will be solved. Thank you.
Right, so if you have issues like this, you can direct it to the business committee. We'll have further discussions on it, and then we'll write through my office to the provost as well, as the president recommended. Now we'll have comments from the Faculty of Electrical and Computer Engineering Students Association.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I think you made a very insightful presentation. And with your submissions, I believe everyone here knows me as Facilita Praise more than anything. Yeah, you've been calling me that a lot. Despite your insightful presentation, I believe there are some issues I would like to bring on board. The first one is the food bank. Yeah. With the issue of food bank, I've known that it's been the college responsibility to, actually Gesa's responsibility to actually supply them with food bank, right? Yeah, so I don't know why this time around we are trying to incorporate it with department and then faculty. So with that, my people are saying no food bank for us. So I believe if you can actually initiate it yourself, it will be better. And then for the Wi-Fi systems as well, the thing is, I see where this is going. This is all coming from the percentage cut, right? Yeah, as we're lamenting on it. But then, if you try to actually incorporate the department and the faculty into every initiative you try to take, I think we are going to run at a loss as well. Because considering a petrochem, for instance, they are taking around 10K. So if you try to tell them to contribute for food bank and then Wi-Fi, which is also 1K, I believe they are going to be left with nothing. Yeah, so with the issue of food bank and then Wi-Fi systems, I believe that won't work out for us. And then from computer engineering, I think during your submission, you made mention of she codes. Yeah. And then these are actually someone's words. So I quote, Gesa did not introduce she codes. It is an initiative from REAL under KA University Engineering Educative Project. It has been running for 4 years and started under the tenure of late Miss Josephine Nana Adjoa. It is a collaboration. Right. Okay. She Codes has its executives and they work with wine. So this someone's words, not mine. So, and then you made mention of 2 additional courses. Mr. President, already, when I came first year, I was doing 8 courses. So if we are to actually add these 2 courses, it means I'll be doing 10. And even with the 8, But then, so I don't believe there is any relevance of these actually, these 2 courses actually. So for the history of science and tech and then managing changes through entrepreneurship, I think it can be a workshop or something, but then making it as a course is very, okay. And then for FORCE, I believe College of Engineering has been attending some lectures at FORCE, around 5 to 7. Please, what are some of the security measures in place to, of course, as we were making submissions, you made mention of security, that Gesa actually cares. So what are some of the security measures in place for these category of students who go for lectures at FORCE between 5 to 7? Are there any security measures at all? And then if there are, can we know some of the security measures? And then I'm trying to make this brief as fast as possible because the worries are too many. And then the last but not the least, locking urinal at NEB. Yes, so we've realized that NEB urinal areas has been locked up. and then we want to know why they have been locked up. Mr. President, when you were making your presentation, you kept on lamenting on the 42% cut. Yes. And then this is something that is here to stay. So I believe... So I believe this is something that we have to actually put a stop to. Because already, drawing boards, the sales of drawing boards were made by Gesa. And then per my understanding, you made it known to me that, and then very clear to me that these drawing boards are sold only by Gesa, so that these profits that they get from the drawing boards can go to other initiatives. You understand? Yeah, so these lamentations on the 42% cuts should actually be minimized. Thank you very much. And then, last but not the least, I think I've said this twice, but then, okay, so World Engineering Day. Yes, my problem is still on World Engineering Day. Actually, we went for a committee meeting, and then during the committee meeting, it was made to us that Gesa was going to do a program within the week of World Engineering Day, where students will be awarded some cash prizes. Yes. So that's why we were actually told to actually contribute 1,500 each. So I was thinking that since this program didn't actually come off, there wouldn't be any need for us to actually contribute the 1,500. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Yeah, so I think the issues are plenty. I don't have a paper here, so unfortunately some of them have mixed up, but then I'll try as much as possible to be able to tackle each of the issues that you mentioned. First, with the issue of percentage cuts, yes, it has come to stay. But then I have to make the students aware. This is State of Gesa address. If last year you were given 46% of resources to work with, and this year you are given 42% to work with, the basic fact is that this year your resources are limited. So it means that as compared to last year, you might not be able to do as many things as you could have. Because over the years, even before the introduction of faculties, Gesa at those times used to invest around 70,000 Ghana cedis into bursary, where we were helping students to be able to pay their fees. But now because of the introduction of faculties, if you have taken that 70,000 from there, from Gesa, it means that Gesa also has to make the students know that because of the introduction of faculties, now the money that Gesa is supposed to use for bursaries, which is a responsibility, has now been shifted to the faculties, and then the faculties are going to control that amount. So I'm supposed to let the students know that this is the situation, and that's because of the limited resources, we might not be able to achieve some of the things as compared to last year. So that is the reason why I kept on iterating twice on the 42 and 46, on the 46 to 42% cut. Now, the next issue is on the courses that Gesa is introducing. I made mention that these are 2 optional courses. If you are interested in the course, you take them. It is to your own benefit. It is free. If you are not interested, you don't take them, so that it doesn't add up to your burden that's already existing, right? Yeah, so that's for that section. Now to the issue of food bank collaboration. I've been a department president before. I've been a faculty president before. The reason why I'm stating this collaboration is that very soon my financial secretary will be coming to read the budget. We have allocated a good amount of money to food bank. But then we are saying that over the years, some departments also do food bank. We are saying that, and then they do it around the same period that Gesa is doing it. So you have a situation where, for example, let's say mechanical engineering is doing a food bank, Gesa is also doing a food bank. A student from mechanical engineering applies for mechanical engineering food bank. That same student applies for Gesa food bank, goes for mechanical engineering interview, passes, comes for Gesa interview, passes. It means that within the same period, the student is benefiting from 2 food bank initiatives within that same period. And then we are saying that, okay, why don't we all come together and then collaborate? So for example, if Gesa, for instance, is allocating 20,000 to food bank, maybe a department wants to do food bank, but then the department feels that it cannot be able to support a lot of people. That is why it is not able to carry out food bank. Maybe you as a faculty president, you want to support the welfare of your students, food bank, example. Now you believe that your resources are not enough to support, but the truth is that we have needy students in your faculty. So for example, if Gesa is using 20,000 to support a number of students in your faculty, it is just a proposal, optional, that if you also have that allocation for your people, then let's collaborate and do it. So for example, let's say from one of the programs in your faculty is electrical engineering. Let's say Gesa does their allocation, 20,000. We have realized that for electrical engineering, we can give only 10 people food bank. It means that Gesa is giving 10 people food bank. Then we come to the faculty executives. Maybe as a faculty president, you are also saying that you want to at least allocate some, let's say, 4,000 to food bank. It means that, let's say, if you do the calculation, 1,000 cedis is supposed to go to every association, because you guys have 4 associations under your faculty. So let's say, out of the 1,000, it means that, let's say, the head per head is 200 cedis. It means you can support 5 people. So we are saying that, okay, now Gesa is supporting 10. We have electrical students, 20 people have applied. We have picked the 20 people. Gesa takes the first 10, supports them with the allocation. Faculty says, okay, the next 5, I'm supporting them. So this is not about contributing to Gesa, but then in your own way, Gesa takes 10 of members in your faculty. You say that, okay, I also want to take 5. Then maybe electrical president will also say that I also want to commit 1,000 cedis to support 5 of my students. So we do it collaboratively, but when it comes to disbursement, it is separate. So we come as a house, we agree, this is the package, 200 cedis, you have rice, you have this, you have that, you have this. And then faculty, take your number, Gesa, take your number, department, take your number. So it's not compulsory to actually support food bank, because Gesa has already made allocations. But the truth is that it is not enough. Even when you come to SRC, the amount of money they have allocated, it is not enough. But the truth is that SRC, for instance, presented 50,000 as, presented around 60,000 or 50,000 for food bank. It means that Gesa also is presenting what? About 20,000 for food bank. We have 80,000. Another college comes and presenting 20,000. On and on and on, and then by the time you realized we have all contributed and then the money is big, we can now support a good number of students. That is what we are saying. And then now when it comes to the Wi-Fi project, Wi-Fi is an issue that's facing every member in our college. Am I wrong that some members of the college are facing Wi-Fi issues? Mr. Speaker, please, I want the House to say yeah, if they think that Wi-Fi is a pertinent issue.
The House, do you think Wi-Fi is a pertinent issue in the college?
Right. Now, this is a pertinent issue. But the truth is that now the amount of money that Gesa gets has reduced. So it means that when it comes to infrastructure projects, we have outlined a number of challenges that we want to solve, but then we will not be able to do all. That is why I'm submitting a proposal to Senate, that right now, we have given you some of the resources that we had. We are saying that if you also think that Wi-Fi is an issue, from your own heart, let's come together and then let's do something. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to budget allocation, we have welfare, you allocate for infrastructure, you allocate for this, you allocate for that. But then maybe as a president, you think that this issue is pertinent, but then alone, you cannot solve it. But then you maybe need assistance. But because all the members that are facing these issues are from each of us, our constituents. That is why I'm saying that I'm proposing that if you bring a small amount, Gesa can also be able to tighten itself and also be able to take care of a larger portion because we are also a larger body. And that is why I'm saying that we should come together and then solve the Wi-Fi issue. So as a proposal, if you think it is a challenge and you want us to solve it, I believe this is something that we can do together because, guys, at the end of the day, if we don't collaborate and solve certain issues, they might exist forever. That's why I'm just proposing that we just come together and then we solve that issue. Is there, and then now when it comes to she codes, the truth is that this is how the college system works. The college has boards for programs they want to enroll, programs that they want to roll out to students. Now on the board, they are student representatives. So what they do is that, for example, if they need a student from Gesa president, you provide a student on the board. If, let's say, they need a rep for, let's say, from wine president provides a rep. When we go for these college board meetings, whatever thing that we are doing is for all of us because we are all contributing. When I don't bring the students for you to be able to carry out your vision, it means that you will not be able to carry it out. So if I outline she codes, I'm not directly saying that it is a Gesa initiative, but then it is something that has come to help Gesa students. That is why I outline she codes as part of the progress that the college or Gesa has made so far. That's why I added she codes to it. Now to World Engineering Day. World Engineering Day is normally an initiative that is spearheaded by the college. But what they do is that because I am the Gesa president, I am supposed to bring a representative to the college board. When I went on the college board, they proposed last year we didn't give refreshments to your undergraduate students. This year, we think that we want to give refreshments. So, Gesa president, the amount of money on board is 6,000. And I said that right now, the amount of money that Gesa gets has reduced. So it means that if there is anything that we are supposed to do, because at first, because Gesa had the money, that was why they were coming to Gesa for us to contribute to such things, because it is our students. Right now, we are saying that we have taken a part of the money and we have allocated it to the faculties. So if we are doing a program, then maybe I told them that we should invite the faculty president and let the college board ask them, because they told me that when I went for the meeting, they told me that I should let the faculties handle it. And I told them that we are currently living in some kind of a political circumstance, so I cannot tell them. So they told me that I should invite the faculty presidents to the meeting. Mr. Speaker, the House through Mr. Speaker, when the faculty reps came for the meeting, the chairman of the committee asked them that 6,000 is on. How much can you give? So it was actually not a force on the faculty presidents to pay, but then it was a consensus building. We asked you how much can you give, you don't talk, and then he made suggestions. Bring 2,000, bring this, and we settled that everybody should bring 1,500 so that Gesa can also invest the rest of the money into launch of a project. Now when we came for, and then they told faculty presidents to 1,500, and then agreed, faculty presidents didn't say no. So it means that they have agreed to it. So I was not the one that imposed, let's say, an amount on faculty presidents, but then it was the chairman of the committee that did. And then all of us are supposed to pay. And then now they asked us to launch a project, which is Pen Down Challenge. We launched Pen Down Challenge. We launched Mess Engineer, and then we launched some infrastructure projects. I believe that those who came for World Engineering Day saw the projects that we launched. So the amount of money that the board asked us
to contribute, to supplement the fact that faculties have supported, was this project, MES Engineer 2025, Pen Down Challenge. Now we have a pen down challenge allocation in our budget, but then the reason was that the amount wasn't favorable. So because of this burden that the faculties had taken from us, then we decided to invest more into pen down challenge so that we can make the program beautiful. So, Honorable Member, that is what actually happened. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Right. On a different day, we will continue a discussion like this. On a different day. Right. So we'll take a 2-minute recess. I've not asked you to speak. Please sit down. Please sit down. Honorable Agote.
Honorable,
please, I have not asked you
the
to
president
kindly sit.
Answered a question from an honorable. He said the faculty president.
Honorable Agote.
And we didn't talk. You went for a meeting and they imposed an amount on you to come in.
Okay, we'll take a quick 2-minute recess and then we'll have the budget reading.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Charlie, where this guy is? Where? Honorable members, we'll have a fund intervention from Chelsea.
We are the architects of advancement. But what use is blueprints if the hands that hold them tremble? Architects of advancement. But what use is the blueprint if their hands that hold them tremble? They say, oh, engineer the future. But how do we build when the scaffolds of the present are rusting? Who would have thought that the created would morph into a creator? That this being molded from dust would one day forge things that will make the earth tremble? It will shock you to know that engineering was moving from creation itself, from the calling forth of light to the naming of the animals, from the building of the ark to the construction of the temple. It had always been there. Budgets extend like bridges to nowhere. They claim they allotted the funds, but the walls speak otherwise. From computer to civil, mechanical to electrical, petroleum to automobile, pioneers, nation builders, problem solvers. On and on and on. Man wields the power to dominate, to innovate, to create, design, and redefine. From our able president, a man that embodies excellence, to AI's true residents, the man who steals the show with his dance moves. From our finest, her Indian accent flows with precision. And to the man that stirs the pot of action. And now, to the man of the moment, his financial wizardry, a marvel. In his hands is our future. He promises a slice of the college cake. He promises a slice of the college cake. It will shock you to know. It will shock you to know that every number tells a story. Every city must make sense. Because what is engineering without accountability? This is not just an update, it's a commitment. To build responsibly, to lead with integrity, and above all, to ensure that every investment, and I mean every investment, moves us forward together. Thank you. Second.
Honorable members, how was the spoken word? Right. At this juncture, we are going to have the budget reading delivered by the Financial Secretary of the Ghana Engineering Students Association, Armstrong Donko. Mr. Financial Secretary.
Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable members, fellow students, Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before this distinguished gathering to present the financial budget for the 2024-2025 academic year. On behalf of His Excellency George Nana Edudakun, the President of the Ghana Engineering Students Association, guided by the theme, Raising the Standards for a Progressive Gesa, this budget encapsulates our vision for creating transformative opportunities that will enhance the academic, professional, and social lives of all members of this great association. This year's budget is a testament to our unwavering commitment to excellence and progress. It builds upon the solid foundation laid by previous administrations who have worked tirelessly to elevate Gesa to its current heights. We recognize and deeply appreciate the significant strides made in previous years and the impactful initiatives they've implemented to benefit our members. Their achievements inspire us to do even more as we seek to not only maintain their legacy, but to expand it with both innovative and inclusive programs that meet the evolving needs of our college community. Upon assuming office, our administration embarked on this journey with a unified sense of purpose and dedication. Our efforts have been grounded in this collective ambition to improve the lives of our members while leaving a lasting impact on the association. Some of the initial activities we have undertaken have been funded by the 25% retention from the previous administration, demonstrating our dedication to continuity and responsible financial stewardship. Additionally, the initiative yet to be executed or started will be financed through a careful reconciliation of our allocated percentage from the student dues, ensuring every resource is utilized efficiently to drive impactful outcomes. Mr. Speaker, the budget reflects a strategic approach to sustainable growth and prudent resource management. We are focused on delivering programs and activities that not only address immediate needs, but also lay the groundwork for long-term development. Our goals encompass personal development, academic excellence, and professional preparedness, creating a holistic framework that will empower every member of our association. In light of this vision, I humbly call upon all stakeholders, our esteemed members, alumni, partners, and well-wishers to rally together and support our collective mission. Together, we can reset and reinvigorate Gesa, ensuring it maintains a beacon of innovation, leadership, and community. Your engagement, dedication, and contributions will be instrumental in helping us achieve our shared objectives, transform our association into an even stronger platform for engineering students across Ghana. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I'll proceed on the next item on the budget. I move to the Welfare Committee. The Welfare Committee is responsible for the social, emotional, and physical well-being of students, ensuring their concerns are met in a supportive and inclusive manner. Their commitment to inclusivity and initiative. The Welfare Committee prioritizes students' well-being by providing financial and emotional support while fostering inclusivity. To uphold this vision, the committee is introducing a key initiative to enhance student welfare and belonging. Number one, the food bank. The food bank initiative aims to support students facing food insecurity by providing free, accessible food supplies, stocked with staple foods and nutritious meals. It will operate on a discrete application system to ensure dignity and privacy. Managed by the Welfare Committee in collaboration with donors and sponsors, this initiative addresses financial challenges, ensuring no student goes hungry while pursuing academic excellence. To successfully implement and sustain the food bank initiative, a total amount of 20,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated in this year's budget. These funds will be used to procure essential food supplies, manage distribution logistics, and ensure the smooth operation of the initiative within this academic year. This investment reflects our commitment to student welfare and our dedication to creating a supportive environment where no student faces food insecurity. Now to the Office of the President. Mr. Speaker, the Office of the President provides leadership, vision, and governance for the Ghana Engineering Students Association. It ensures efficient, transparent operations while advancing the association's mission to serve engineering students. Some of its responsibilities include strategic leadership, policy implementation, execution, executive coordination, and official representation. The office also ensures that all initiatives promote academic excellence and professional development and student welfare. In line with this mandate, the Office of the President successfully executed one key initiative this academic year. That's the Gesa Executive Workshop, titled Lead and Link. The Gesa Executive Workshop was a capacity building program designed to equip students, leaders with essential leadership, communication, and managerial skills. Recognizing that effective leadership is crucial for the success of the association, this workshop aimed to strengthen the capabilities of Gesa executives to perform their roles effectively and deliver impactful initiatives. The workshop provided interactive sections, expert-led discussions, and hands-on activities, ensuring that executives gain practical insight into leadership and organizational management. It also served as an avenue for networking and collaboration, allowing executives to strengthen their working relationships for a more cohesive administration. This transformative event was successfully held on the 8th of February 2025 with a total expenditure of 5,000 Ghana cedis allocated to cover venue, logistics, training materials, guest facilitators, and other essential costs. Mr. Speaker, the Office of the President remains committed to ensure strong governance, effective leadership, and strategic growth for Gesa. Through initiatives such as the Gesa Executive Workshop, we have laid a strong foundation for accountable, visionary, and student-centered leadership. And now to the Office of the Financial Secretary. The Office of the Financial Secretary is responsible for the management, transparency, and accountability of the association's finance. This includes budget preparation and implementation, revenue mobilization, financial reporting, expenditure monitoring, and financial advisory to ensure the prudent use of resources. Through various initiatives, the office seeks to empower students with financial knowledge and resources to foster sustainable economic independence. The next item under the Office of the Financial Secretary is the Financial Literacy and Entrepreneurship Seminar. Mr. Speaker, the Financial Literacy and Entrepreneurship Seminar is a flagship program under the Office of the Financial Secretary designed to equip students with essential financial managerial skills and entrepreneurial knowledge. In today's fast-evolving economy, financial seminars aims to educate, inspire, empower students by providing them with practical insight into managing finance, making informed investment decisions, and exploring entrepreneurial opportunities. A total amount of 5,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for this program. Now to the Office of the General Secretary. The Office of the General Secretary is a key pillar of the association, serving as the main link between the executive body and the students. It ensures smooth information flow, proper documentation, meeting coordination, and effective communication. By keeping members informed and engaged, the office promotes transparency, unity, and active participation. In an area where communication is crucial, it plays a vital role in delivering timely updates on academic, professional, and social opportunities within the association. Number one item on the Office of the General Secretary, the Pen Down Challenge, with the theme, Debate like a scholar, think like an innovator, and lead like an engineer. As part of its commitment to academic excellence and intellectual engagement, the Office of the General Secretary organized the Pen Down Challenge on March 14th. This interfaculty debate competition within the College of Engineering provided a platform for students to discuss key engineering and societal issues. A panel of lecturers, industrial professionals, and communication specialists ensured rigorous and fair evaluation. A total amount of 5,000 Ghana cedis was allocated for the successful execution of this initiative. Now to the Office of the Women's Commissioner. The Office of the Women's Commissioner plays a vital role in advocating for and empowering female students within the association. This office is dedicated to promoting gender inclusivity, leadership development, mentorship, and professional growth among women in engineering. Through well-structured initiatives, the Women's Commissioner ensures female students have equal opportunities to excel, network, and build essential skills that will prepare them for successful careers in the engineering field. As part of its mandate for the academic year, the office has lined up 2 key initiatives, Wine Connect and She Can and Why Excellence Awards, both aimed at fostering networking, empowerment, and recognizing of outstanding female engineering students. Number 1, that's the Wine Connect. On March 8, 2025, the Office of the Women's Commissioner hosted the Wine Connect, a platform connecting female engineering students with industry professionals, mentors, and accomplished alumni. This initiative fostered knowledge sharing, career guidance, and networking to support students' academic and professional growth, featuring panel discussions, mentorship sessions, interactive engagement. It provided valuable insight into the engineering field, its challenges and opportunities. Participants gained confidence, expanded their professional network, and secured mentorship and internship leads, ensuring they are well equipped to navigate the industry while fostering a strong sense of belonging in the engineering community. A total of 5,000 Ghana cedis was allocated for the successful execution of this initiative. Number 2, item under the Office of the Women's Commissioner is the She Can and Why Excellence Awards. The She Can and Why Excellence Award is an initiative meant to celebrate outstanding female engineering students excelling in academics, leadership, and community impacts. This event aims to motivate female students, highlight their contributions, and promote excellence in engineering. It will feature award presentations, inspirational speeches, and networking opportunities, fostering a supportive environment for recognition and encouragement. By honoring achievements, this initiative seeks to inspire more women to pursue leadership roles, break barriers, and make meaningful contributions to the engineering field. A total of 5,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for the successful execution of this project. Next item on the list is the Gesa case. Beyond fostering academic and professional excellence, Gesa recognizes the importance of social responsibility and community engagement. In December 2024, the association successfully carried out the Gesa Care Initiative, a charitable outreach aimed at supporting the children at the Kumasi Children's Home. Through this initiative, we donated essential items, including food, clothing, learning materials, and toiletries to improve the welfare of the children. This act of generosity aligns with the biblical teaching in the book of Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17, and I read, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done." The initiative was not just about providing material donation, but also about spreading love, hope, and encouragement to the children. A total of 8,000 Ghana cedis was allocated and successfully utilized to execute this initiative, ensuring that the Kumasi Children's Home receive the necessary support to enhance the well-being of the children. Right Honorable Speaker, it gives me much pleasure to stand before you and the honorable members of the Senate to present the budgetary allocation for the Gesa Senate Council. This budget statement reflects the fulfillment of the Council's request and underscores our administration's commitment to strengthen our students' representation, governance, and students' welfare across all areas. The Gesa Senate Council. Governance and leadership are vital to Gesa's success, upheld by the Senate Council, the association's legislative and oversight body, established to ensure transparency, accountability, and effective decision-making. The Senate enacts policies, review executive actions, approves budgets, and represents student interests. To maintain checks and balance, the Judicial Committee operating under Senate handles constitutional interpretations, dispute resolutions, and ensure the rule of law within Gesa. Together, these structures foster inclusivity, accountability, and democratic governance within the association. The importance of this council cannot be overstated. It ensures that executive power is exercised responsibly, facilitates structured discussions on student concerns, and maintains order within the government framework of Gesa. By fostering an environment of constructive deliberation and oversight, the Senate continues to be a pillar of stability and progress within the association. Senate and judicial allowance allocation. For effective operation of the Gesa Senate Council and the Judicial Committee, an allowance has been allocated to support the council's activities, administrative work, and sittings. The allowance will ensure that the Senate functions effectively with resources available for documentation, logistics, and allowance for key officials who dedicate their time to legislative work and judicial duties. A total amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for the smooth running of the Gesa Senate and Judicial Committee, ensuring that they continue to function effectively in promoting transparency, governance, and due process within the association. Mr. Speaker, with these allocations successfully implemented, we now transition to the distribution of funds within the executive arm of government, which encompasses key positions and committees that play an essential role in the day-to-day administration and welfare of our students, community, other offices. For the smooth and effective operation of various executive offices and standing committees within Gesa, an allocation has been made to support the administrative and program-related activities. These offices and committees serve specialized functions that contribute significantly to academic, technical, research, sports, and social well-being of engineering students. And I proceed, Academic Board. Mr. Speaker, the Academic Board Committee is an essential arm of the Ghana Engineering Students Association, dedicated to enhancing the academic welfare and intellectual development of engineering students. As the body responsible for overseeing the academic-related activities within the association, the committee works to bridge the gap between students and faculty, ensuring that members receive the necessary support to excel in their studies. The Trade Support Scheme. As part of its commitment to academic excellence, the Academic Board Committee has introduced the Trade Support Scheme, an initiative aimed at assisting students who may be struggling academically. This scheme provides targeted academic interventions such as peer tutoring, additional learning resources, and mentorship programs to ensure that no student is left behind. By fostering a culture of support and continuous learning, the Trade Support Scheme will help students improve their performance and confidence in their respective engineering disciplines. A total amount of 3,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated to support the successful execution of the Trade Support Scheme, ensuring that students who require additional academic assistance receive the necessary support to thrive. The Organizing Sports and Recreation Committee. Mr. Speaker, it is often said that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. As an engineering student, we dedicate much of our time to academic excellence, but it is equally important to engage in sports, recreation, and social activities that contribute to our overall well-being. The Organizing Sports and Recreational Committee plays a vital role in ensuring that students have access to platforms that promote physical fitness, social interaction, stress relief, and teamwork, all of which are essential for a balanced student's life. To fulfill its mandate, the committee has outlined 7 major initiatives for the academic year. Number 1 item under this committee is the Freshers Inter-College Games. The Freshers Inter-College Games was designed to introduce newly admitted students to the vibrant sporting culture within Gesa while fostering unity and healthy competitions among the various colleges. The events held from the 10th to 14th March 2025 featured a variety of sporting disciplines, including football, basketball, volleyball, table tennis, and athletics, allowing freshers to showcase their talents and build new friendships. A total amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis was allocated and successfully utilized for the execution of this event. Number 2 under this committee is the Gesa Premier League and Games. The Gesa Premier League and Game is a flagship sporting event that provides an opportunity for engineering students to compete in a structured league format across multiple sports. This initiative fosters a strong sports culture while encouraging student participation in extracurricular activities that enhance physical fitness and mental well-being. Mr. Speaker, a total allocation of 10,000 Ghana cedis has been made for the smooth execution of this event, covering expenses such as sport equipment, venue bookings, officiating, and awards. Item 3 on this committee is the Freshers' Week celebration. That's into brackets, college tour, orientation, and games. The Freshers' Week celebration, which took place from 13 to 18 February 2025, was an exciting and engaging event aimed at welcoming first-year students into the engineering community. This week-long program featured the college tour, orientation sections, and various sporting games, helping freshers to familiarize themselves with the campus, interact with seniors, and participate in friendly competitions. This initiative successfully instilled a sense of belonging among freshers, encouraging them to become actively involved in student activities and the broader Gesa community. A total amount of 18,000 Ghana cedis was allocated and successfully utilized to execute this initiative. Now, number 4 under this committee, that's the Engineers Hangout. The Engineers Hangout, held on the 15th March 2025 at the Brunei Sports Complex, was one of the biggest and most successful social events organized under the Sports and Recreational Committee. This event provided an opportunity for engineering students to relax, socialize, and take a break from academic stress while engaging in various recreational activities. A total amount of 20,000 Ghana cedis was allocated and successfully utilized for this event. Number 5 on the item under this committee is the Praise Engine. Praise Engine is a unique initiative under the Sports and Recreational Committee that seeks to bring together students through a night of worship, praise, and thanksgiving. This program is designed to create an avenue for students to reflect, express gratitude, and connect spiritually amidst the challenges of academic life. A total amount of 20,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for this event to ensure its successful planning and execution. Number 6 under this committee is the Career Development Seminar. The Career Development Seminar was a professional development program aimed at equipping engineering students with essential career insights, industry knowledge, and enjoyability skills. The seminar was successfully executed on the 22nd of March 2024 within an allocated budget of 5,000 Ghana cedis, covering speaker facilitation, materials, and logistics. The last but not the least under this committee is the Safety in Engineering Workshop. The Safety in Engineering Workshop aims to educate students of safety protocols, risk management, and best practices in engineering workspace. Ensuring a strong foundation in workplace safety is crucial for engineering to prevent hazards, improve efficiency, and uphold professional standards. To successfully execute this initiative, a total budget of 5,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for materials, expert facilitators, and workshop logistics. The next committee is the IT and Research Committee. Mr. Speaker, in an era where technology and innovation are at the core of engineering excellence, the IT and Research Committee plays a crucial role in ensuring that students are technologically empowered and equipped with research-driven solutions to enhance their academic and professional growth. This committee serves as the technological backbone of Gesa, overseeing digital transformation, research facilitation, and integration of emerging technologies into student activities. This year, this committee have outlined two major initiatives. Number one, that's the Gesa Digital School. The Gesa Digital School is an initiative designed to enhance the digital literacy and technical skills of engineering students by providing structured training programs on various IT-related disciplines. The goal is to equip students with in-demand digital skills that are essential in today's fast-evolving tech industry. Through this program, students will develop technical competence, improve their employability, and gain practical exposure to industry-relevant tools. The initiative will also provide a platform for students to engage in peer-to-peer learning and mentorship from experienced professionals. A total of 3,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated to ensure successful execution of this program, covering training materials, resource persons, software subscriptions, and logistical support. Number two under this committee is the Innovate 14 Challenge. The Innovate 14 Challenge is a research and innovation-based competition aimed at encouraging engineering students to develop creative and sustainable solutions to real-world challenges. This initiative is structured as a team-based challenge where students will be required to research, design, and present innovative projects that address pressing technological or engineering problems. A total amount of 6,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for the execution of this initiative, which will cover logistics, awards, research support, and event organization. The next commission on the list is the Electoral Commission. Mr. Speaker, the Electoral Commission of the Ghana Engineering Students Association plays a crucial role in upholding democracy, transparency, and fairness within the association. As the body responsible for organizing and overseeing elections, the EC ensures that the process of electing student leaders is free, fair, and credible, in alignment with the association's constitution and democratic principles. Gesa elections. The Gesa elections serve as the official platform for electing executives and representatives who will lead the association for the next academic year. This process is designed to promote leadership, representation, and active student participation in the affairs of Gesa. The electoral process includes the following phases. We have, number one, nominating and voting. A fair and transparent process to screen aspirants based on eligibility criteria. Number two, we have the manifesto reading and debates. Providing a platform for candidates to outline their policies and engage with students. Number three is voting and collation of results. Ensuring a smooth, secure, and credible voting process. Number four is the declaration of results and swearing-in ceremony. Officially announcing the elected executive and transition leadership. Given the scale and importance of this exercise, a total amount of 20,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for the entire electoral process. This budget will cover all necessary arrangements to ensure a smooth, credible, and transparent electoral process. Administrative cost, budget allocation, and implementation. Mr. Speaker, the administrative cost category of the budget is essential for the smooth operation and governance of the Ghana Engineering Students Association. Effective administration ensures that the association remains structured, organized, and well-coordinated in executing its various initiatives. For this academic year, two major activities fall under the administrative cost. Number one item on the administrative cost is the Gesa General Meeting. The Gesa General Meeting serves as the highest decision-making platform for the association, bringing together executives, representatives, and students to discuss key policies, initiatives, and future directions. This meeting ensures that the leadership remains accountable to the student body while allowing members to express concerns offer suggestions, and stay informed about ongoing and upcoming activities. A total amount of 5,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for its successful execution, covering logistics, venue setup, documentation, and other administrative needs. Number 2 under this committee is the GHIE conference. The Ghana Institute of Engineering Conference is a prestigious event that provides engineering students with exposure to industry leaders, emerging trends, and professional networking opportunities. This conference serves as an avenue for students to engage with participating engineers, learn from expert-led discussions, and gain insight into advancements in the field. To facilitate the participation of Gesa representatives, a total of 4,000 Ghana cedis has been allocated for this initiative, covering registration fees, transportation, and related logistical expenses. The last but not the least committee under this budget statement, the Project Committee. Mr. Speaker, the Project Committee plays a crucial role in spearheading infrastructure and developmental projects that enhance the overall learning environment for engineering students. These projects are carefully planned to ensure improved academic spaces, better student facilities, and long-term benefit for the entire student body. For the 2024-2025 academic year, the Project Committee is undertaking a major initiative aimed at upgrading key engineering facilities to support effective learning and research. The key project under this committee is, number 1, the Kumapli Project and Renovation of Study Areas. The Kumapli Project and Renovation of Study Area is a strategic initiative designed to enhance study environments, improve accessibility to engineering resources, and provide students with a more conducive environment for academic work. The need for renovated study areas, better furniture, improved lighting, and internet accessibility has been a concern for students over the years, and this project is a direct response to these challenges. Additionally, as part of this project, an LED with inscription, "I love College of Engineering Design," will be constructed and stationed at the front of the College of Engineering auditorium. This structure will serve as a symbol of pride, unity, and identity for the engineering students, while enhancing the aesthetic appeal of the college environment. It will also create an iconic landmark that represents innovation, creativity within the engineering community. Mr. Speaker, the Kumapli Project and Renovation of Study Area is a long-term investment in the academic welfare of engineering students by ensuring a well-furnished, well-lit, and fully equipped study spaces. This project will enhance learning efficiency, promote group studies, and create a more comfortable academic environment for students. The total estimated cost for the successful completion of this project is 50,000 Ghana cedis, covering all outlined expenses. With the necessary support from stakeholders, we are confident that this initiative will greatly improve the academic experience of Gesa students and leave a lasting impact for future generations. So, Mr. Speaker, I have here an estimated budget breakdown for this project. So I have budget expense item and revise it's an estimated budget breakdown and the total or estimated cost. So renovation of study areas is going to cost us 16,500 Ghana cedis. Procurement of new tables and chairs is going to cost us 13,500 Ghana cedis. Installation of high-speed Wi-Fi routers is going to cost us 6,500 Ghana cedis. Upgrading lighting system for a night studies is going to cost us 7,500 Ghana cedis. And the construction and installation of the LEDs is also going to cost us a sum of 6,000 Ghana cedis. So the total sum of this all sum up to the 50,000 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, This budget is more than just mere figures. It is a blueprint for progress and vision for transformation and a commitment to excellence. Every initiative reflects our dedication to empowering engineering students, fostering academic and professional growth, and enhancing students' welfare, guided by the good book of Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. We trust that through hard work, unity and faith, every initiative will come to fruitful for the benefit of all engineering students. Mr. Speaker, I present to you the Obiara BDD budget with an estimated expenditure of 266,000 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, to conclude, I would like to quote this popular account saying, which says, "Nia ofudiapa na ye piano," which is being translated in English. It is the one who climbs a good tree that is given a push. With collective effort and commitment, we will achieve the progress we seek. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move for the consideration of the 2024-2025 budget. Thank you, Oyualadon. Gracias.
You can stand there for comments. Honorable members, as usual, every faculty will have a minute to comment on the budget reading. Right? This time, one person. So make sure you inform the leader of your house what you want to see. Honorable Agoti, please, you have a minute.
Right, Honorable Speaker, please, I believe a minute is not enough for us to comment on the budget read.
Okay, so this is a comment. Another time we'll deliberate on the budget.
Even still comment, 1 minute is not enough because he mentioned a lot of things that we need to comment on them individually. So I believe I move for the motion that, as I said earlier, time is fast spent, and there is a saying that when the drum beats, it is the responsibility of the dancer to respond to it. So I move for the motion that we should find a time to deliberate and comment on it. But then the budget, as he stated, that is Obiara BDD, for me is Mube Didi, because most of the things that he said, this is my comment for now, but I move for the motion for a day to deliberate and comment on it. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Right, someone has to second the motion.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, I'm standing in for Anifa, FMC President. As he said we shouldn't give details or the questions, just comments. Unfortunately for us, we have a lot of questions, so I don't know the comments to make. I'll ask that we have another session where we can ask details of. So I second his motion. Thank you.
Leader of the FEC SC House.
Yeah, I actually agree with what they actually said. So I actually second the motion. So actually, yeah, to actually find a proper time to discuss this, because the issues are a lot. Yeah, as he said, it's no Obiara BDD, it's Mubedidi. Yeah, so we have to actually deliberate on this matter very well. Thank you very much.
Honorable Nkrumah.
And on Mr. Armstrong, please.
Who is speaking?
Please, it's me. Yeah. Right, Honorable. Yeah, I have something to actually add. Please, can you make the budgets, the overall budgets, in a table form, like listing every activity and then allocated amounts for us? Okay, that would be.
You can find that in the Senators'
appreciated.
WhatsApp group.
Pardon?
You can find it in the Senators' WhatsApp group.
Yeah, we actually did, but then it's not well structured. Yeah, so we want the well structured format, like programs and then allocated amounts. Yeah, the breakdown, the actual breakdown. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, let's Honorable Nkrumah. Let him finish, please.
Thank you very much. Right, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like to also move that on the day of the deliberation, we invite the Financial Secretary here so that most of the questions my honorable member said we have can be answered, because what is the point of us deliberating if the Financial Secretary is not here to answer most of the questions? And so I move that we invite the Financial Secretary on the day we're deliberating on the budget so that he can help us understand, and also he can provide us with the questions that we have on the budget. Thank you.
I, Honorable Joseph Agote, seconded the motion filed by Honorable Nkrumah that we invite the Financial Secretary for him to come and answer the necessary questions. But then, Mr. Speaker, as he said, I don't think you can send this budget to, or this, I don't know whether I should say a document or a file to do so. Because this house, we are not treated fairly. Because we are supposed to even get this budget a week before the sitting. But then you sent the budget, it's not even a budget, like his speech to the platform, 7/17. How are you going to even look into what he's come to say and also ask him the necessary question? So I believe, as moving forward as a house, we need to respect ourselves and also respect the honorable members here. And we have a lot of questions, and my problem is the Budget and Finance Committee, because I stand here as the president of Faculty of Civil and Engineering Students Association. I don't belong to any committee. But then I understand the running of the house, because when we went for the orientation for the 7th house, you asked us to fill a form on the platform, of which I was the second person, and I used the president for Materials Engineering Students Association funds to fill the form. In fact, I selected the Budget and Finance Committee because I love to be on that committee. So when the deputy speaker for the house, 7th house, sent the final list to the page, in fact, I was the second person to be on the Budget and Finance Committee. But then you sent another forms again yourself, right, Honorable Speaker? And then my name wasn't there. And my name wasn't even in any other committee. So was the president for Faculty of Electrical and Computer Engineering Students Association. So I want to understand, how is the house being run? Because I remember, in fact, the General Secretary for Geological Engineering Students Association didn't fill the form, but then she was given a committee already. And not only her. In fact, I have a lot of evidences to prove to what I'm saying. So please, I beg you, let's respect ourselves, and if we are doing something as a house, we should know. You shouldn't go and do something at a corner, then later you come and impose it, or you just tell us to do. So I seconded the motion filed by my Honorable Nkrumah that we call the Financial Secretary one day to deliberate and make comments on it. As I said earlier, when the drum beats, it is the responsibility of the dancer to respond to it, and we are going to respond to it accordingly, because this is not Obiara Bedidi, it's Momu Bedidi. Thank you very much, right, Honorable Speaker.
All right. So, in due time, you'll be allocated to committees, right? But there were some discrepancies with the Constitution and the composition of the Senate. And that is why you were omitted from the allocation of committees. And with respect to the specific General Secretary that you mentioned, this is how I went about it. every department has a president and a general secretary. So both of them are going to be on the committee, right? So I did the distribution based on the number of people. So even if you forgot to fill the form, there's a slot for you already. So once you bring your name, you have it. Is that okay? Right, so now there are two motions. Let's vote on the motions. Then we can proceed to something else.
When you were talking, you said we will be allocated a committee. But then the issue here is that we don't want a committee, we want the committee we actually selected. And then we selected Budget and Finance Committee, so we are expecting to be on the Budget and Finance Committee. Thank you.
Okay, so I'd like to alert you that according to the standing orders, you can choose the committee you want to be in, but then it is subject to the committee that is responsible for assigning people to committees. Do you understand? So if 99 senators have chosen to be on the Budget and Finance Committee, we cannot put all the 99 senators in that committee, right? We have to share them equally everywhere.
Okay, thank you very much. But then, as Honorable Ogotepo was saying, we were actually allocated the Budget and Finance Committee when the first list actually arrived. So I don't know how it's going to be like, if you can give me a brief insight on that. Because actually we were allocated Budget and Finance Committee before we were actually removed. So please give me a bit of insight about that one. Thank you.
You want insight on how we do the allocations? Is that what you want?
Yes, please. Because we were already allocated Budget and Finance Committee. So you saying we are actually going to be allocated not specifically Budget and Finance Committee.
Based on numbers, right?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I think the second motion to invite the Financial Secretary to the deliberation is in line with the first one, so let's consider it as one. Right. So honorable members who are in favor of inviting the Financial Secretary to the deliberation of the budget, say aye. Aye. Honorable members who are in favor of not inviting the General Secretary to the deliberation of the budget, say nay. Or the ayes have it. Right. Mr. Financial Secretary, this is your invite to the deliberation of the budget. Right. Thank you very much for your time.
I think we should decide on the day we are calling it. Right here. Because there's no time.
Honorable Demahebet.
Mr. Speaker, fellow honorable members, I greet you all. Financial Secretary, I would want to commend you. You've done a very good job. But I would say that today we've been presented with a choice, either to believe or to question. But then I believe in this August House that we will do the right thing. A motion has been moved and we voted on it. I think we should decide on which day the meeting is going to be held, because we don't have time. So we should decide now.
You can make a proposal.
So I propose that a week from now, that I want to get my facts right. 30th March 2025. Yes, thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, I, Honorable Nkrumah Emmanuel, do second to Honorable Demahebet's motion to schedule another meeting on the 30th of March 2025 to deliberate on the budget submitted by the Financial Secretary. Thank you.
Honorable Henry. Morrison. Honorable Morrison.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I would like to that the values that has already been given tallies with what he just gave here. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Okay. Mr. Speaker, what I was saying is that I would like to ask Honorable Emmanuel Armstrong, who happens to be the Financial Secretary, that in our next meeting, which has been scheduled for the 30th of March, which happens to be a week from today, that when he's coming around, he should come with a detailed budget from each and every program that has been held from the budget that he just read, so that we get to know that the figures in there tallies with what he just read to us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Right. Is the House in favor of having our next sitting coming Sunday, 30th March? Fantastic. I'd like to add that, Honorable Morrison, you are favored, or should I say privileged. The way forward is that, as a rep, if you have a submission to make, kindly convey it to your General Secretary, your Department President, or the Faculty President. This is that okay?
The Senate. So I think when we take a vote, it says in the standing orders that by 40% majority, it should be in order, should be approved for him to bring the detailed budget. So I believe we go with the standing orders so that we go through a simple majority voting, then we decide on that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
What I am saying is that every rep of every department over here, right, is now supposed to, if you have a submission to make, deliver it to your General Secretary, Department President, Faculty General Secretary, to make the submission. Please, do you understand? Honorable Agoti.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Please, I think you just answered my honorable colleague as a rep. But then, with the president and the general secretaries of the various departments, I believe they shouldn't channel everything that they want to say through the caucus head. Because sometimes maybe my honorable can tell me something, but then I will not be able to interpret it very well, or the way he means it or she means it. So I believe you should do something about it. Not only the rest, but then the department president and the general secretary, if they want to say something, I believe we should give them the floor to speak than telling we the caucus head to say everything. Because I don't think it will help. So I believe in our next sitting, we should also give them the appropriate time and also the opportunity for them to speak. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Please, all department presidents, department general secretaries, faculty presidents, faculty general secretaries will be allowed to speak, right? This is especially for representatives of the programs. Do you understand? So you no longer have a voting right. I mean, you do not have a voting right in the House. Is that clear, Honorable Morrison? And every other representative, is that clear?
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, you just, if I got you right, you just said the representatives have no voting rights. And this, if I'm not wrong, I believe I'm not the only one whom this is the first time he or she is hearing this. For me, this is the first time I'm hearing this. This was never deliberated on. I can't remember the last time anybody here voted that this should be accepted in this House. And so if this is something that is being updated in in the standing orders, we should, it's something that we need to deliberate on, because if the representatives are here with us and then they do not have voting rights, then if it's in the standing order should also tell us exactly what the reps are here for, so that they can do that accordingly. Thank you, Right Honorable.
The reps of the departments are observers. In clear terms, is that okay? Right. Honorable Coleman.
Mr. Speaker, moving away from what he said, per the invite you received, it stated 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. But after you came in after the recess, you didn't ask the House if we can continue. If we can continue this. I think informal duties or anything like that, it's not so respectable. You should have asked the House if we can continue the meeting. So I'll ask that next time we stay in time. Thank you.
Right. Honorable Coleman, it is also possible for you to move for the adjournment of the sitting when it is time. Okay. So if you feel like we shouldn't continue, move the motion for us to end the sitting. Right. Honorable Dema Hebert.
The Speaker, looking on the other paper, I think item 3, it says any other credible business. I don't know if I can proceed on that. Can I?
We can. I think that's basically where we are now.
Oh, okay. So, since the inception of this house, I remember one of the things that we took up was to make a framework. I don't know whether, let me say, it already existed, so we had to look into it. We looked into a memorandum of understanding between the Gesa undergraduates and the postgraduates. Yes, the president gave us a state of Gesa address, and I actually didn't hear anything concerning that. So I wanted to know the state of that. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the memorandum was submitted to the Dean of Students Affairs, right? And as of now, the president visited Dosa about 2 weeks ago on that matter, and he was informed that he can write to the provost so that a levy is imposed on students. But then there's another requirement. There has to be a section in the Constitution that enables the leadership to impose levies on students. That is where we are now. Right.
Thank you very much. Actually, the president has actually told me this, but then since the house is a house of records, I wanted my fellow senators to know about this. Thank you very much.
Honorable Bonsi Kwekusele.
Speaker, thank you very much for this opportunity. So, pertaining to the issue of representatives not having their voting rights, I feel that experience is different. And so if they voice out their experience, I may not be going through what they are going through. So, and secondly, this is not a first sitting. This is not a first sitting. We've had sittings prior to this. And I feel that representatives have voiced out their issues. So if there should be a change, then like Honorable Nkrumah said, we should have a deliberation on it and see the way for it to go. Thank you.
So are you moving?
I'm seconding Honorable Nkrumah for this motion.
The House. Are you in favor of us deliberating on Is the House in favor of us deliberating on whether representatives of departments should have voting rights or not? If you are in favor, say yea. If not, say no. right. In my ears, the yeas have it. Right. The business committee will schedule a very good time for us to have that deliberation. Honorable Agote.
Okay, thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Please, I observed something today and I would like us to talk about it. Please, the scheduled time for the official sitting was 2 p.m. So we were supposed to start exactly at 2 p.m. and ends at 7 p.m. But then looking at the time, Right Honorable Speaker, you came yourself. I believe we are learning from you and you are our father in the house. So I would like you to apologize to the house and tell us the reason why you were late, because you came around 3:50. But then you told us, and before the official sitting, you were sending us messages that we are meeting Sunday 2 p.m., we are meeting Sunday 2 p.m., and you yourself, you came late. So I believe as a house, we want to know the reason why you were late, because we know that we have other businesses to attend, but then you should still give us the reason why you came that 3:50 something. And also, after telling us your reason, then you apologize to us that you not be late for another sitting. Then we, the house, also see if you forgive you. Yeah, so thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you very much.
Honorable Agote, how many sittings have we had as a house? How many sittings have we had?
Oh, I stand to be corrected. Around maybe 3. Yeah, 3.
Who was here at 2? If you were here at 2, please, let me see by hand. Clerk, please help me count the number of people who were here at 2 p.m. Please raise up your hand confidently. How many is that, clerk? 16. How many senators are in the House? Honorable Agote, do you know the number of senators in the House?
As at now?
Yes. No, I'm talking about the number of senators.
Oh, around 54 or, yeah, 54.
There's 52 senators. Right, so if at 2 p.m., 16 senators were here, we still couldn't have started.
Yeah. You see, if you are saying this, Right Honorable Speaker, when the Deputy Speaker and some members of the House sent you a message that they will not be able to come for today's sitting, you told us to text you individually for a reason. I don't know why you are hiding things from us. Because the reason why I said this, because if you are an honorable member and you can't come, I know we have privileges committees here, but then after telling them, you should make it known to us. Because I believe some senators sent you a message for them not coming today, like my General Secretary and also the Deputy Speaker herself, because they've gone for field trip. So if you are saying this and you want me to count the number of senators who are present, I think we are not going to leave here, because I just asked you a simple question. Why were you late? Because I didn't know the reason why some members were late. And I believe that yesterday, my honorable colleagues over there called
Honorable Agote, you can see me personally. I'll tell you why I was late. All right?
The secretive in this house is too much.
We'll move to the
it's very, very too much. Because yes, we are interested. We want to know.
We are done.
Hey, Honorable Speaker, you see, you gave, I know.
We are done.
Hey.
Honorable Demahebet.
If I move any assets, you can. So, Right Honorable Speaker, in the absence of any business, I, Honorable Dama Herbert, would like to move for the adjournment of today's sitting. Thank you.
Honorable Nkrumah.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Dema Herbert, please, I would have loved to second you, but then I still have issues that I would like the House to address. So I'm so sorry that I've not seconded, but I would. Mr. Speaker, when Chelsea came to give us the spoken word, you asked a question. Rhetorical as it may be, I wanted to answer, but then it was a rhetorical question. You asked if what she said was lovely and if we liked it. Actually, personally, I'm a poet. Sometimes I do write. I liked what she said. And one thing I really liked about what she said was, and I quote, "Who thought the dust that once came from the grounds could make the earth tremble?" And that's something that I picked from what she said, and which is very, very interesting, and it is striking. It touched my heart. So, Mr. Speaker, in the course of today's sitting, some of us, presidents, secretaries, wanted to express our views, of which we were silenced. And then the reason being that we are supposed to let our caucus head, the head of the house, to speak for us. But then if you could realize, or if you realized, Mr. Speaker, the head of my house gave some of us the opportunity to express our views. But then, Mr. Speaker, you still...
Honorable Nkrumah, did he give you the opportunity or I gave you the opportunity?
Mr. Speaker, when I raised up my hand, I did that with permission from the head of my house. And so...
Is he the one who gives you permission to speak or I do?
Mr. Speaker, I'm saying this based on what you said. So I would like to say what you said. You said all our concerns should be through the head of the house. And I'm saying that, and I'm raising that if you may, the dust Chelsea talked about, that once came out from the grounds, that could make the earth tremble. I'm saying that the members of the house, if our head gives us the opportunity, I mean, if dust could be formed from the ground, that same dust can do something. And so if the head of the house has given me the go-ahead to speak, instead of him speaking, it means that as the head who was supposed to speak, he has given me the opportunity to speak. And so, Mr. Speaker, I'll be glad if you could honor this. And I also believe that my colleague honorable members will be happy that you can give us the opportunity to speak when the head of the houses have agreed that we should speak instead of them speaking on our behalf. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the reason the head spoke today is because of time. Is there any other?
I'm very happy you mentioned time. I'm very, very happy.
We are done with the issue. Is there anything else? Someone should kindly... Honorable Owusu Asamoah.
I, Honorable Owusu Asamoah Bunso, guesting. Second, the motion Honorable Dema Herbert raised. You see, I've been raising up my hand for a very long time. But then
you let him finish, I'll give you an opportunity.
I can't actually see you. You can't actually see me, right? So I believe if you are going to have another sitting here, I believe you can change our position for us. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your input. Please, are you enjoying using the microphone over there?
Yes.
Okay, so the reason is that these two columns, they don't have what you're having.
Oh, right? It's fine. We can use...
Don't worry, but you already said you want it, so next time I'll let you.
Next time we can with it.
Fantastic.
It's fine.
Okay. All in favor of adjourning the sitting this moment, say yay. Yay. Right. All not in favor of adjourning the sitting, say nay. Right, the yeas have it. Honorable members, our next sitting will be on 30th March. The business committee will send you the agenda and the specific time schedule for the sitting. Yes. At the campus, we left the closing prayer. I find the file. Honorable members, let's have the closing prayer. Oh God, grant us a vision of our college, fair as it might be, a college of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a college of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a college of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service, and honor shall be given to the deserving, a college of peace, where Gesa shall rest on the will of the people and the love for the common good. Bless the efforts of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people that they may give time, thought, and sacrifice to speed the day of the coming beauty of the College of Engineering, KNUST, Ghana, and Africa. Amen. Let's go.